What's up, everyone? This is Mark, aka Christ169, coming to you live on our upload. I'm sitting outside Dave and Buster's in Clarksville, Tennessee, at the mall, at the Governor Square Mall in Clarksville, Tennessee. I hope you guys are having a great, great New Year, Christmas. Yeah, New Year's, yeah, Christmas Eve. And for your kids at heart out there, Santa Claus is coming tonight. So make sure you guys are in bed and leave cookies and milk out for Santa Claus. Or your parents, and be in bed before Santa Claus comes. You don't want him to skip your house because you're up. Um, we've been told when I was a kid. But anyway, guys, I really hope you guys have a great, safe Christmas. I hope you guys have a great Christmas, a great New Year's. And yesterday I was kind of tired because I woke up because I had to sleep because I went out shopping. I woke up this morning at 8:30 in the morning. Usually I get about 9 or 10. But I had to get started with some stuff, taking classmate stuff done. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great time. Be mindful out there, and if you're going out to eat with family and stuff, just be mindful. But yeah, if you're hoping for ram sticks for Christmas, yeah, you might not. Yeah, you may not get them. But this video here to you guys, just go out there, have a good time. Hope you guys get what you want for Christmas. Now, I love getting Steam cards, so that's what I love getting for Christmas. Yeah, it's free money for me for Steam, for free games and stuff. I can get tons of games on Steam, man. You give me a good sale, I'll be going to town on that. But but just directly, just be mindful if you're going out to eat with family and friends on Christmas. Be mindful. A lot of people are working. A lot of people got to work on Christmas. Gas station attendants, people working truck stops. So you have to be mindful. If you're traveling for Christmas, like I'm traveling tomorrow Christmas. My sister lives, and Brownlow lives, about a county over, so that's about 45-minute drive for me. But I'm still traveling myself too. So just be mindful as you're driving, going out. Just be mindful, understand that people are out there. Everybody's trying to get gifts ready to go. Everybody's trying to do stuff. So just be mindful. It's a hard time of year for a lot of people. A lot of people have lost loved ones. I went to the cemetery on Monday. Told my mom, "Merry Christmas." I'm gonna go back probably today, and just tell her again. That's the only place I can go to see her is a cemetery. So, and I hate to be morbid, but just be truthful with ourselves. The only place I can go see my mother is in a cemetery, between the hours of, I think, 8 in the morning until dusk. So that's the only time that I can go and see her. Technically, see her. And it is rough. It is rough sometimes. Dealing with the loss of loved ones. So if you're out there having a good time and your loved ones around, just say a little extra prayer for those friends and family that have lost somebody. Prayer and encouragement could help them get through this dark time. Because studies show that people take their lives mostly around the holidays, Thanksgiving, especially Christmas and New Year's, because people are at their weakest and lowest at that time. Because Christmas time, everybody loves Christmas. You get free stuff and you give free stuff. But when your family's not there anymore, you don't have free stuff, and you don't give free stuff. And that's a problem for a lot of people, I think, don't understand. A lot of soldiers, truck drivers, people of that nature, gas station people who are working, every single day, or we're working all these holidays. If you see a firehouse, go up there and, hey, thanks, thanks to fighters for their service. If you see a motor soldier, thank for his or her service. See a police officer, thank for their service. Even if you see a gas station attendant. somebody who's working in the gas station, working at that restaurant. Just thank them for their service. Of helping people, because right now, folks, it's a rough time to have, to be, to be on your own. But a lot of people are on their own, and it's only going to get worse as years go on and more people in our lives pass away and move on, pass away, move on or pass away. And a lot of people go to, I'll go to a church for Christmas Eve services. A lot of people go to the mall, see the, children act when Santa Claus in their lap, and it's kind of funny watching that stuff. I go there too sometimes. There are days where I'm alone sometimes for holidays because our family has issues and years passed and we didn't do anything. So I went to a mall and watched the families and get photos, or I go up to a casino, or I go to a movie theater, or I go out and do stuff. I did by myself a lot for the first couple years. I actually moved out, and my family was more doing this than this. So it was rough. So I get it. There's a couple years and we all go through that kind of stuff. So just mend, try to find those ways to mend those, negativity. Try to find a way to, not have hostility on this time. Because you don't know, your day could come the next day when you don't wake up. Or I don't wake up. Or our family doesn't wake up. And if we didn't go to Christmas or have hostility during that Christmas time, it could be a lot harder for us to deal with it. So I'm telling you guys, all of you who are sub to my channel, and even if you're not sub to my channel, I love you all. I say, God bless you guys and keep you safe during this holiday season. If you're gonna be drinking, please do not drive. I know I don't want to have I don't want to have a channel memorial service for you because you pass away because you're drinking and driving. If a friend drinking and driving, drinking, don't get in the car with him or her. Don't do it. Say, hey, can you walk home if you have to, or call a cab or whatever. Because the worst thing happened to you, you get injured or killed, or you kill somebody or injure somebody, and yourself. So just be mindful of that. Be mindful that there are people out there that are gonna partake the parties and have a good time and run around and have a great time, and I can't fault them for that. But it doesn't mean that you can't partake. Just be careful, be mindful, because your limitations. If you have a problem with alcohol drinking, you probably shouldn't be drinking. But if you can drink, have a good time, have fun. I'll be back, guys, on the 5th of January. This is my God bless you guys video. And hope you guys have a good time. Hope Santa Claus brings you a lot of stuff. Peace out. See you later. Peace.